I'm Simon Allen, so we farm on a property called Warrawee Park, south of Keith. We have a team here of 6 full-time staff, including myself and my partner and my father.
I'm Michael Allen, so I'm the 4th generation farmer on this property. Yeah, the property originally was run by the Macon family, which was on my mother's side.
Property comprises approximately 2,700 hectares with irrigation, cropping and pole merino sheep.
We made about 3,600 pole merino ewes annually and shear between 9,000 and 10,000 sheep annually. We were unfortunately diagnosed with foot rot 2 years ago, a bit over 2 years ago now. We found foot rot in our rams on the point of mating. Luckily it was picked up before the rams went out. We were fortunate not to spread it right through our flock. We reacted, so we had a vet here at 8 o'clock the next morning, and we sourced a lot of advice from the powers to be. We had rules to follow, being a notifiable disease. We took on board all the advice, did everything that we possibly could to control the disease in the rams. The powers to be were confident that if we did a very intense program that we'd still be able to mate our ewes, which we did successfully. And our biosecurity then, we were fortunate we got a property with quite a few laneways. It was easy to isolate the rams and do all the right things from there.
So we used to have a stud which we sold 100 rams a year, both locally and interstate. And we also sell our surplus ewes in the local off-shears sale. Our product is going to other farms. We need a consistent product that's going to be productive for the buyer. So we need to be able to stand behind what we produce, and biosecurity is an incredibly important part of that for our business.
I guess that was a real big wake-up call. Biosecurity is important. I mean, it's not only animal health, it's weeds, and there are measures that you can take.
We have biosecurity signs on all of our external gateways. All contractors, they are required to contact one of the managers and sign in, and we'll go through the process or our expectations with them about the cleanliness of their vehicle, their boots, where they can and can't go, to reduce our risk because they've likely come from another property.
Obviously boundary fencing is the start. Assess your risks within and over the fence. If you're buying stock, always inspect them. Unfortunately we brought a couple of steers onto the property and we introduced them straight with the rams with the idea that they could share the bale of hay with the rams. There's little lessons to be learnt all the way, and that was a risk that we hadn't taken on board.
It's important to think about the order of which your stock go through the yards, and it's documented. If you do run into trouble, you can go back and assess your risk for each mob. We're very particular about keeping our sheep in their age groups. They all got the same coloured tag in their ear. The movement of stock and I guess traceability comes into it then. It's a lot easier to assess the risk for each group of animals.
Well, I guess beating the foot rot was the biggest win we had, but winning the award was just vindicating that we really did follow the steps. Putting the rams out with 3,600 ewes right across your farm, knowing that there was foot rot there was rather daunting at the time, but we followed the steps, took on the advice.
We were pretty surprised, very humbled, and it's fantastic that we were able to eradicate our foot rot in the time that we did. But it's great that the award recognises that, and it's just good to be able to spread the word of biosecurity and the importance of it now and particularly into the future.
Yeah, there are steps in the future that we can take, and anyone needs to assess their own risks. Being in an area that has quite a bit of cow trop, it's going to be an ongoing issue to keep watching for tyres. There's always feral animals that'll be jumping over fences or through fences, so I guess tighten up what we're doing. So we plan to run up barbed wire on the bottom of all our boundary fences over the years to come. Be vigilant with roadsides, and you just got to keep monitoring them.
We are putting in a new washdown bay for our machinery. Being a mixed farm, we have lots and lots of pests and diseases, I suppose. A problem weed to a cropper is different to a problem weed to a sheep farmer or an irrigator, and we are all of them. So we've got many enemies. I guess we just have to maintain our vigilance. ensure our induction processes are best practice with people coming onto the property. It was a huge challenge for us at the time and quite daunting. It was great to overcome it, and the acknowledgement is fantastic, and the support we had around us was also fantastic. So we'll look to the future and build on what we've learnt and keep going from there.